So the next car we got going into this tank is this 1971 Dodge Charger. Now this is probably one of my favorite cars, and it's definitely my favorite color. I love orange, but that's not gonna last too long. Let's go over this thing a little bit and see how rough a shape it's in. We usually don't disassemble, but we work something out with the customer. We're gonna remove these fenders and doors for them because we usually don't dip cars with those on them. Really rusty in here. All that's probably gonna be eaten by the acid. They're most likely gonna have to replace this whole floor. Looks like there's a clear coat on here, so that might take a little longer. Don't mind the dirty hands. My hands are always dirty. The trunk's not terrible. Looks like some soundproofing or undercoating or something. There's a lot of undercoating underneath, which that takes longer than paint. And I imagine it's super rusty. Oh yeah, look at that. There's a lot of rust. This will all be eaten out. Oh, you can see that's all bubbling up. This is just gonna be a big hole right here probably. So this car's in pretty rough shape, but it should be a pretty sweet project. I can't wait to get it in the tank. That's what we're about to do right now. Tie it up, lower it in, and I cannot wait for the first pressure washing video of this. I love pressure washing a car for the first time. Sometimes it sucks because none of the paint comes off and we really have to work at the clear coat and stuff, but I have a feeling this paint's just gonna fly off and it's gonna make for a great video. We'll see. Okay, so I got the Charger all disassembled and balanced and tied up. We're about to lower it into our alkaline paint stripper tank. It'll remain in there until Wednesday. It is now Monday. Also, I had some requests for the Terminator to go down with cars from now on, and there he is. I already lost his foot. I suck at buying toys. They just fall apart when I buy them, but stay tuned. So the moment we've all been waiting for, we're about to pull the Charger out of the paint removal tank. Now there is a chance that the Charger's paint is gonna be a big jerk and not come off, but I'm hopeful for it, and I think it's just gonna melt off. And there's also a chance that the Terminator is completely destroyed and we're never gonna see him again. We will see. We just pulled the Charger out after its first chemical bath. We're now in the wash bay. I'm about to pressure wash it. We'll go over this thing a little bit and see what's going on. It looks like a decent amount of the paint's gonna come off. As you can see, where there wasn't clear coat, it's all blistered up, little pimples. And where there was clear coat, it just went after the clear coat, and there's these very unsettling patches of paint removal under the clear coat. The undercoating looks like it's gonna come off. It's starting to bubble up. Let's check out in the wheel wells. Oh yeah, it's already fallen off there. We're asking how I deal with the air pockets underneath here and in the wheel wells. And I use a siphoning system where as we lower it down, it forces the air out. But for the first dip, I don't do that because I wanna see where the air pocket lays. Looks like almost everything on the interior is going to come off. We definitely have some work ahead of us. It's probably gonna take like maybe 2 or 3 more dips to get all this paint off. It might not make for the best pressure washing video, but I'm gonna edit a video together and give you all the highlights of it. But I'm about to pressure wash it. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so a lot less of the paint came off than I would have liked. We got all the clear coat off, so the next step, maybe all this paint will come off. We pretty much got all of the undercoating off, which is awesome because that usually takes longer. Let's go over this thing real quick. All the undercoating and paint pretty much came off in the trunk. There is still a little bit, but that'll come off in the next dip. As you can see, like the upper area all came off. I'm guessing that's because it was a little more weathered and the sun beat down on it a little more, but all the clear coat came off. All the interior paint and undercoating came off. All the undercoating underneath came off. I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, there's still a decent amount of paint, but I think 1 or 2 more dips and this car will be paint free and we will be ready to drop it in the acid. So we are underneath the Charger, and as you can see, nearly all of the undercoating came off, which is awesome because that usually takes a lot longer than the paint. But this paint was pretty friggin' stubborn, which is disappointing. You could see all the Swiss cheese, the light coming through. Once we get this in the acid, that's all gonna open up a lot more because it'll get eaten away. As you can see, there's a little bit of paint left, and it really wasn't worth another dip, so I took one of our other, a little more aggressive chemicals that we only use in small batches, just to finish the rest of it off. And next I'll be taking it over to the acid bath and giving it its first acid dip to get after that rust. the moment we've all been waiting for, the 1971 Dodge Charger is finally finished. The paint on this one was pretty stubborn. It took longer than it usually takes for a car. This is probably one of the harder paints I've worked with. I've noticed that with Dodge paints. The Dart we did that was also orange took about the same amount of time to do. It wasn't crazy rusty. There was a lot of rust in the floor and trunk areas. We'll go over this real quick and see what it looks like now. I do have to say this car's in pretty fantastic condition. Up front here, everything's solid, no rusting through. Most of the rust was in the floor. Looks like the floors are probably gonna need replaced. Nothing crazy though. Come around here, rear quarter panel, rusted through a little bit. A little bit of rust holes right there. Come back to the trunk area, a little bit of Swiss cheese. Like I said, nothing crazy, nothing crazy. This car took about, I think, 2 or 3 dips in our rust removing acid bath. But this is gonna be a pretty awesome car when it's finished. I'm gonna get in contact with the guy and see if he wants to send me pictures when this thing is all finished. This car definitely made us work for it, getting it down to bare metal. But in the end, awesome finished product. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and I can't wait to get more cars in the tank and get more videos out to you.